Hello, kids. How are we doing? Don't mind my hot mess self. I just got back from my Brittany Dawn workout. The shade. I had to say it. I just... Anyway, whew, that was a good workout. You know what? It was funny because I was like, oh, I really don't want to go, but I couldn't go yesterday or whatever. So I'm like, oh, but I'm glad I went. So, Shane Dawson. Oh my God. All right. I just want everybody just to think about this real quick. And I put this out on Twitter because I cannot believe the knuckleheadedness or the dipshitness, whatever you want to call it. Just stop. Who in their right mind, I just want you to visualize this, would think for a hot second that Shane Dawson would be able to do anything inappropriate like that to his cat and that cat not scratch the hell out of his dick. Let's be real, okay? I mean, I cannot even believe that this is like a thing. I don't understand how it can possibly be a thing because, yeah, I really just stop and think about it. Like, if cats are very, you know, like feisty little animals, you know, they got the little lion in them, you know, whatever. But if you try to do something to a cat, unless it's completely declawed, and then it's still, cats are very strong. Like, try to give a cat a bath. If that cat don't want a bath, you're suffering for it, okay? Try to do something to a cat. Try to pick up a cat if it doesn't want to be picked up. You know what's going to happen. They're going to scratch the shit out of you. So, seriously, I mean, I did see a lot of the videos that have been made about it. Nobody really, like, put this aspect on it, but I really want everybody to stop and think. And I see on Nick Snyder that he put a post on Twitter that, hold on one second. Okay, sorry. So anyway, I seen that Nick Snyder put a thing on Twitter that losing subscribers over, you know, defending Shane Dawson. I'm like, I am sorry. I don't like to judge people or whatever, but the people that believe that are seriously a bunch of dipshits. Just hands down a bunch of dipshits. I'm sorry. You're a dipshit. I'm calling it as I see it. I don't care. You know, you're a dipshit. So that's the way that I feel about this shenanigan, that he made a stupid joke, you know. I sometimes do have a dark sense of humor, and I find things funny that other people might not find funny. Yeah, I do. I do, and Shane has said that he has done some things in his past that, you know, to get, you know, a rise out of somebody, a giggle out of somebody. So he's obviously said and done some really dippy shit in the past. But honestly, just hands down from all this has got to be the most ridiculous bunch of nonsense that somebody's really going to throw out there and try to make something of. It's like, I'd like to see the ones that are trying to make something of this shit try to do that to a cat and see what happens. Make sure you have protective clothing on, because they're going to beat your ass. You know, So, I also did want to let you guys know, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I'll just do a little family time moment here for a second. Oh my goodness. So Miss Holly today, I go to get her up for school, you know, to put her on the bus. And the second I went in her room, I'm like, oh my goodness, that doesn't sound good. You know, so I kept her home today, you know, gave her like her fluids, some Motrin and things like that. Holly's on a puree diet. She can't chew. Well, she could, but she just doesn't like know how. She goes like that for everything. And also she has an oversensitive gag reflex. So she's on a pureed a diet. Everything is pureed. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm like freaking out because the school called me. Like, I had called the school, left a message with the nurse's office that she wasn't going to be in because she wasn't feeling well. And then they had called me back later. Well, I had called later to say, look, she probably isn't going to be in tomorrow because we got a hold of she gets IVIG infusions every month because she has hypogammaglobulinemia. It's an immune deficiency. So we called the, you know, immune clinic and they send over a script. Anyway, so I called to tell them that she won't be in tomorrow because she's going to be on the antibiotics. And they proceed to tell me that 3 children in her class have influenza A. I'm like, oh, shit. Holly has never had the flu, but she did have RSV several times. She got RSV up until she was 4 years old because she was so tiny. And I know, like, in her perspective, what the flu can do to her, and it would be much different than you or I getting the flu. Oh my God. So I hit the panic button and I had to work today, but freaking camera. So anyway, long story short, my husband took her to the doctors. We had her swabbed for the flu, and God bless, she does not have the flu. So I'm very, very excited about that. I know if you guys follow me on Twitter, I wanted to update you and give you guys a little backstory of that. And the dog is sitting here just staring at me. So anyway, I want to know you guys, your thoughts on the Shane Dawson stuff and what your opinion is about it. And again, I don't mean to call people dipshits, but if you're one, you're a dipshit. I mean, just saying. Just saying. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night. Sorry for the super late upload, but again, I worked 3 to 11 and then I went for my Brittany Dawn workout. I'm going to keep shading that because that's really funny. So have a great night. Hugs and kisses to you all. And God bless. Kisses.